Okay, guys. So when we think about, the videos we watch, when we think about how we take in information, and I think that's probably one of the biggest things, how we take in content, how we take in um, knowledge and things that people present to us. I mean, what is it about how we process information that helps us to be better at anything? And the thing is, to be better at anything, you've got to be able to take the information in and be able to discern it so you can apply it. And when you think about how the golf swing works, when you've got six body parts, six club positions, and you got to somehow cram that into 2 seconds. And the most critical part, of the golf swing, when you're coming into swinging the club is impact. So we've got to understand that coming into impact is very important, but we can't just tell somebody what to do. We just can't say, okay, you come into impact, with a square club face. You can't just tell people, you need to do this, you have to do this, let this happen, if you can do this. And I'm just reading off my notes from videos that I've seen before. Um, we need to ensure, if we can do something, make sure of this. Again, if we can, the arms have to do this, the hips have to do this. See, that's not that's not teaching. That's not that's not golf instruction. That's just basically just giving you information that really you can't process. And that's why I spent 15 years on and off YouTube every spring trying to figure out what the latest greatest is, and is this going to be my year to break through. And I think that after 15 years, it kind of gives you an indication that I'm probably not going to break through. Okay. So I had to do something different if I wanted to continue to play golf. I mean, I was one of those golfers where I wanted to throw my clubs at the creek every time I saw a creek when I played golf. And so that's what happened. And of course, I didn't throw them in the creek, but I should have. But that was the mindset. And then I would run back to YouTube and think, okay, how does the club face look at impact, or how do you feel? What's the feel on the downswing? And of course, you would just be hypnotized by everybody just telling you what to do. And deep down, you thought that you were being told how to do it, but you couldn't discern the two. You couldn't discern somebody just saying, just let this happen, or we need to ensure this happens, or we need to get our body through, or whatever the case is. And so it was a situation to where nobody was explaining to you the most important positions in the golf swing that's going to help you become better. And I've always said that the most important position in the golf swing is the position that you're in previously. It's not the present position you're in or the position you're going to. Because if you don't have the previous position correct, then the present position is not going to be helpful, nor is the future position. So, what am I telling you? What I'm telling you is the most important position in the golf swing is how you set up over the ball, how you grip the club, and how you take the club away. Because that's 80% of your swing. That's literally 80% of your swing. And if you can, if I told somebody that you're you're going to get a 80, um, you're going to get an 80% return, or you're going to get 80 on this test before you even take it. You don't even have to study for it. You don't even have to stay up all night to study for this test. You don't even have to pick the right stock. You're going to get an 80% return. I think that you would take it, okay, without having to do the work. Well, that's kind of what I'm telling you, that if we pay attention to how we set up, how we grip, how we posture, and how we take the club away, if that's 80% of your swing, which it is, then that 80% is going to cascade through the rest of your backswing. It's going to cascade, to your downswing. Now, you do have some risk, Okay, you've got some risk to where you've gotta believe that. Okay, then you have to execute it. But the execution process is right there in front of you. And I've told instructors this from all over the world. I've told instructors this. I've told weekend golfers this, that the most important word in the golf swing is resistance. And if we understand resistance, then we can finally understand how we can plug into the resistance and how all six club and body positions react and interact with how resistance works. And now you got a swing method that caters, okay, not only to your anatomy, but it also caters to your flexibility level. And that's all you see on TV. You see tempo, you see flex level, you see different anatomies that all plug into the same method. It's the anatomies that make the swing look different, not the method itself. And again, I'll keep saying this until the cows come home, because as the network grows, as 2-6 continues to grow, and I continue to get downloads on my mobile app, I continue to get email opt-ins because people want to know more, then obviously what I'm saying is resonating with everyone. And and it first had to resonate with me, you know, 8 or 9 years ago. It had to resonate with me first before I can do what? Before I could share with anyone else. And that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. So you're going to see me more and more on YouTube. You're going to see me kind of in your face on YouTube to say, listen, you cannot feel like that you're trying to shallow the club to get better consistency. You can't feel like you're rotating the hips too soon. You can't feel like you're firing the hips to get more distance. Okay, those aspects of hips and arms have to work together, and that's what's going to give you the consistency and the distance. So stop trying to start the swing with your downswing. Don't start the downswing with your lower body. Don't try to lay the club off. If you're having to lay the club off on the downswing, then you've done something wrong in your takeaway and your transition to the top. If you're having to lay the club off on the downswing, then you are not employing resistance that does it for you. If you're trying to sequence your downswing, or if you have to try to sequence your downswing, then you've done something wrong on your takeaway and on your transition to the top. The downswing should be one simultaneous move. And that's what resistance does. Resistance unifies your swing and takes it from all these sequences to one simultaneous move. And that's something that you have to believe and understand to be that golfer you want to be. Now, you see golfer swings. These are 2-6 golfers up here. I don't know if I'm put on the right or the left, but these are 2-6 golfer swings that literally look like they've been playing golf for years the right way. But all they've done is plug into the 2-6 resistance, where they know exactly how the golf club works. They know how length of shaft works. They know how shaft flex works, kick points, offset, line angle, loft, all that. They know how all that works together for them to get swings like this. Okay, and you can too. You can too. Listen, just put your name and email address in the link below. It's under the 2-6 Golf, 2-6 Golfer link. Click the link. You're going to see my one-page website. You're going to see my interview with Robert Allenby. For those of you who have been in golf for a while, you know who Robert Allenby was. Kind of a journeyman on the PGA Tour back in the 80s and maybe early 90s. But we played 9 holes at the Carolina Country Club in North Carolina. Okay. Below the video, just put your name and email address in the box. I will send you more videos to help you get you striking the ball better. And then I will send you access to my mobile app so you can always be in touch. Okay. And that's how we're going to do it. That's how you're going to do it. And that's how you're going to be a better golfer. Okay. All right, guys, got to go. Talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you on the next video.